Genes are passed down from parent to offspring. My genes are blue.
Think about huge muscles, raw power, exudes testosterone. A lot of people are probably thinking about maybe sebum, Sam Sulek these days. For me, the ideal body type that I want to be, I look at Larry. For those of you that don't know, the idiots that are watching the video, Larry is the Quaker Oats guy. I understand that a lot of my viewers are probably like 12 years old and don't know what actual peak physique looks like, don't actually know what the ideal male body type is. But you gotta understand, when I was growing up, this was the guy. For an entire week, I'm gonna only eat oatmeal. I don't really know what specifically that means. Your pants. Drop them. Okay. We'll see what I am pre and post oatmeal. I'm starting to think I'll never be 200 pounds. This is what I look like now. We'll see what I look like after the oatmeal. And then also, I'm not naked, by the way. I don't.
All right, we are on our way to the grocery store where groceries are sold. Mostly just focused on the oatmeal today. If you can hear the AC blasting, that is because it is 95 degrees. It is even hotter than that in this car, and I'm wearing pants. 3 weeks leading into today, where I'm actually starting an oatmeal exclusive diet, I was pre-gaming oatmeal and eating a bunch of it. I probably consumed more oatmeal in the last 3 weeks than most Americans will consume in their entire life. And it's not even close. But if we're gonna spend an entire week of eating oatmeal, variety is going to be our friend. So we're gonna get a variety of different flavors. And then maybe chef it up in the kitchen. Maybe conjure up some crazy combo. You can't hear it because if I play it out loud, Jonathan YouTube will just shoot me in the back of the head for playing copyrighted music. But this week I'm only gonna listen to Hall & Oates. Not a requirement for the challenge for those that are playing along at home, but I will be doing it. It's time for oats. Are you guys as excited as I am for the oats?
All right, so for the grocery, I just got some berries. The pretty standard thing to mix in with the oatmeal. Obviously, that includes bananas. Ignore the ketchup. And yeah, I just like having ketchup. But this is where it's at, this aisle here. Look at all the variety we have. And this is what I decided to get. I'll go more in depth on what they are specifically, but I also got this big tub. Peanut butter. I do like peanut butter. And then I just kind of went around the store looking for random shit to throw into the oatmeal.
The grocery store clerk looked at me at checkout and she's like, "You must like oatmeal." No. She also said she liked my haircut. Ooh. Bad news for Wise Markets employees, though. I am planning on getting my hair cut. Summer weather's finally starting to roll around when the humidity's high and it's 95 degrees outside. I don't want a thick mane. So I'm shaving it all off. I'm not gonna shave my head. I've done it before. I don't need to do it again. I don't think I look very good with a shaved head. What do you guys think? Bam! That scare you? It would scare me. It'll scare most children.
Look at that. Such a handsome young man. I got a bunch of variety packs because I wasn't sure what I was going to like the most. I got a couple of these. These are good. These are protein. So 12 grams of protein per pack. I figure if I have like 6 packs a day, that's decent, plus whatever I add to it. Apple and cinnamon, maple and brown sugar, and banana nut. Holy. These, also variety. Not protein though. There's only, I think, 4 grams per pack, which is still something. This is probably be like breakfast. This big tub is just, I don't even, hello? It's just loose oats. There's just loose oats in there. It doesn't look like a lot, because it isn't.
It's certainly not $165, so it makes you wonder where the rest of it went. I'm gonna start with banana nuts. 24 grams of protein, 500 calories. It's gonna be decent for breakfast, I think. I say breakfast, it's 1:40 in the afternoon, which for me is basically like 3 a.m. I don't know if you guys know this. Probably not, because nobody eats oatmeal. It's not actually a real thing. You're supposed to add water? How do you know how much water to add? There's a fill line on the bag. You fill the bag, and that's how you know? That's insane. I can't wait to see what they're gonna do next. All right, that kind of looks edible. Woo! Just a little bit. Hello, everyone. Greg Jones here. Coming to you, not live. First day on the oatmeal diet after work. I will rank all of these at the end of the challenge. I'll tell you right now, the peaches and cream it was different. It was I didn't dislike it, but it throws a curveball at you. When it hits your tongue, it tastes exactly like Kraft mac and cheese. Hard to believe and impossible to understand, I know. Trust me. Kraft mac and cheese, you kind of in your mouth a little bit, and then the peaches and the cream, they start showing themselves. They come out of the woodwork. Actually just hit a pretty crazy and anabolic leg day. Better than I was expecting. Kind of got a devious quad pump. Also built some booty as well. If you don't mind me bragging. I can't show you because I'm way too self-conscious about my legs still. I can give you a little sneak peek. Just an extra scoop of protein. Ouch. It smells like Lucky Charms. Exactly like Lucky Charms. Doesn't really taste like it. You ever have a box of Lucky Charms and they get down to like the bottom of the bag where all the dust is, and then you just like inhale that nasally? That's this. The texture was a little weird with the protein powder in there. There were like emulsified chunks that kind of almost had a texture of like maybe crab meat. But not bad. Not bad. I'll probably do that again. I ate 4 packs of oatmeal at work. It's about midnight and it is really uncomfortably warm. Like I'm already sweaty, and I'm not even in the gymnasium yet. It is Monday, so we hit chest, which means I'm very excited. Day 1, 2. I've lost track of time. None of this is real anyway. I'm just rocking back and forth in a padded room, imagining all of this. Still very hot outside. Fortunately, the gym was AC'd, which means air conditioned. I ended up not getting any footage. One, I forgot my tripod, and also I'm way too self-conscious about what people think of me. I care a great deal about what perceptions people have of me. I don't want people to flame me in the comments, saying, wow, that you only benched that much, you should be a lot higher. I was benching that when I was in high school. Little comments like that really shatter my ego and self-esteem and will probably push me over the edge. I'm gonna go home and eat some oatmeal. I didn't get a lot of sleep last night, so I slept in. I had sleep for breakfast. I had oatmeal for lunch, and I just had I had oatmeal. That's the whole point of the video, is that I'm eating flipping oatmeal. The oatmeal I had at work was, I used too much water. The water was too cold, and then I didn't microwave it for long enough, so it was kind of more of like an oatmeal slurry. And it was actually better than some of the oatmeal that I've had so far. So I might use that strategy again. I just woke up and it's time for oatmeal. However, with so much variety, how will I ever choose? I don't have to. Banana cream. Peanut butter. Ooh, banana cream and peanut butter. Sounds pretty good. However,
there is a third spin of the wheel that we still have to do. A category that some of you may not have considered. That was actually really good, but I'm still hungry, so I'm gonna do it again. Root beer. The root beer gives off a subtle odor. It's oddly flavorless, except for the cranberries. Not bad. How do I look? I moved the camera down a little bit so I would look taller. I'm only 5'8". Getting pretty hungry, so it's time for some more oatmeal. I think it's maple sugar and cinnamon. Peanut butter. M. I think that's milk. Cranberry. All right, it's gonna be cranberries and freestyle. All right, this one wasn't on here last time. I'm just gonna throw a random assortment of shit on there. We're gonna see what happens. Dry. All right, well, these are our 2 oatmeals that we're gonna be eating. I'm pretty hungry, so I'm gonna do a double portion. And unsurprisingly, I'm gonna do a double portion of that because that actually looks good. And this might kill me. Okay, that's probably way too much. This thing's gonna explode in the microwave. Should I do a 4th wheel spin for how long it spends in the microwave? And then just land on 0 seconds and have to eat it like that? All right, it's at least warm. This twice we've rolled peanut butter? That's insane. I would have thought for sure I would have landed on like ketchup. It smells like a blizzard that you get at Dairy Queen. Like a Reese's peanut butter. It's fine, but it tastes more like creamy peanut butter soup with oats in it. Maybe I should have measured the milk. I mean, it tastes fine. It's just rough to eat. Oh, this is the protein oatmeal too. So there's just a lot of extra powder in this. I'm not gonna be able to eat a whole bag of this, but by itself, dry, it's good. It's like a granola bar. Ooh, sucking all the moisture out of my mouth though. All right, don't be too mad at me, but I did leave some of the last oatmeal in there because I imagine we're gonna need a little bit of moisture just to not die. I have Newt, like a frog, 38 vampire blood, half of a banana, galaxy gas. It kind of tastes like Old Bay, which is interesting because I didn't put any Old Bay in here. It's actually so decent. It's Sunday, so I'm just gonna chill and I'm gonna pretty much spend the rest of the day playing video games. Taking a break from gaming, get more nutrition, more food. No wheel this time because I've got something different planned for this special meal that I'm about to have. I don't know what day it is, but I gotta go to work. No wheel today. I gotta leave like right now, so I'm just gonna grab some oatmeal and get out of here. I forgot to record me spinning the wheel for all the ingredients. This is going to be the last wheel-based oatmeal that I'm going to make. I'm just gonna eat regular oatmeal
for the rest. We got banana nut. I've gotten this so many times, which is fine. It's for our fluid. They used to call me White Monster in high school. Ooh. And for our toppings, I got candy. I had to, of course, grab the absolute best possible candy out there. I'm of course talking about Dots. I couldn't help but snack on a few of these, so I'll just dump the rest in there. Where did my Dots go? Well, they're in there. I forgot I microwaved. I wasn't expecting it to be warm. I'm not really tasting the banana. It's kind of good, really. This would be really good on like a cold winter's day. The warm Monster. It's still pretty good. It's not the worst oatmeal that I've had so far.
Holy shit, guys. I think I just heard something in my closet. I think there's someone in there. It's the middle of the night. I'm so fucking scared right now.
Hello. We're doing a tier list of all the oatmeal, as promised. I'm using my 2010 webcam. It's really good. It updates really fast. It's like HD. I think it's like 720p, that's as high as it goes. I'm not a huge blueberry fan, to be honest. I'm gonna just put this one in B. I'm gonna put strawberries right after it. Little known fact about me, I really fucking hate strawberries. A lot of strawberries that are imported into the United States of America come from France, which should tell you everything you need to know. I'm putting it in C, fuck it. The cranberry and almond. The almond chunks were like not very almondy. Bananas and cream. This is maybe like a C. I like the banana flavor, but the bananas and cream was not very good compared to the banana nut, which I'm just gonna put in A. This might even be S. It was always decent, and you could add a lot of stuff to it to make it better. I was putting fresh bananas. I was putting other stuff. The apples, it's kind of like in a similar boat as the cranberry, where it's a nice break from all of the other stuff, but it sucked. I should also mention that it's been like a month since I actually ate any of this oatmeal, so I've completely forgotten actually what any of it tastes like. The maple and brown sugar, I'll put it top of B. I really didn't like it. I don't think I ever actually made it correctly. I think every time I did a really poor job making the oatmeal, it was always this flavor. Peaches and cream, this is the one that tasted like mac and cheese. I still remember that, even though it's been like over a month. That like synthetic Kraft mac and cheese. I'll put it top of D. I'm gonna put it. This is actually worse than the plain ones. The plain ones at least they taste like nothing. This is the banana nut and protein powder. The extra 30 grams of protein in it was kind of nice, and it smelled like Lucky Charms. So yeah, I'll put it at top of A. The salmon one, I didn't have footage of this. I forgot to record it, and then I ate it before I remembered to take a picture. After I realized I had forgotten. Basically, it was I just did salmon, completely unseasoned, no sauce, with the regular oatmeal. So it didn't taste like, it tasted like wet cardboard with like a suggestion of salmon. I'll put it bottom of C. That's probably where it's gonna stay. This is the oatmeal that I came in. Yeah, this is the maple and brown sugar, but I made it wrong. I didn't add enough water to it, so it was like really mushy. The nut that's in there is not actually my seminal fluid and sperm. It's actually really syrupy coffee creamer. I was just hoping it would make it a little bit sweeter and more edible. It didn't. C tier. This is the bananas and cream with peanut butter. This was so good that I did it several times after the challenge was done, because I just had a bunch of peanut butter and bananas and cream left, and so it was really nice. This is just the apples and cinnamon with way too much water. I'm gonna put it above the regular because this is actually, it was like an insane strategy. What is this, Thanksgiving dinner? This was the root beer and cranberries one. This one was bad. I think this is banana nut with like a gallon of milk in it. This is top of safe. This is probably like the wildest rating on this tier list. I think I put oregano, cinnamon, red pepper flakes, and then like that banana in, and then I just mashed it all together with some whipped cream. It was good. It was actually maybe A tier. As incomprehensible as that is, I myself still don't understand it. Reminded me of this like snack I used to eat as a kid. That scene in like Ratatouille where the guy eats the thing and he goes. I had basically that moment with this. So the results may vary. If you try and do that at home, you probably might not enjoy it as much as I did. But maybe give it a try. Share it with your friends and possibly family. Maybe they will just fucking kill you. I like steak a lot, so I'll put it like bottom of B. I did not do a good job cooking the steak. I did like chicken stock as the liquid, and then I seasoned it with like rosemary and thyme. All things considered, it's still better than just a lot of the oatmeal by default. I don't have video of this, but you did see an image of it. This is after one of my workouts. I just threw a bunch of stuff in a bowl. I'm pretty sure it's banana nut with a lot of chocolate milk, protein powder, and like 2 or 3 bananas. I'll put it like top of A. The Dots and Warm Monster sucked. Mostly sour. It wasn't like good kind of sour. It was like more spoiled sour. If I'd done it with caramel creams, it may have actually been better. Top of D. Also, this list, like the peanut butter banana oatmeal, is not an S tier food. This is just in relation to one another. If you like actually scrunch this down and put this like all together, everything would be D tier. Because the gap between peaches and cream and bananas and cream with peanut butter is so small that it doesn't even register on like a proper actual tier list. If anybody's wondering if after I'm done eating all this food for the week, I just to restaurants eat all this fancy stuff, I don't. I found this a picture on my phone from the first meal I had after this challenge, and this is what it looks like. It's honestly, you could even pass this off as maybe oatmeal. It kind of looks like some of the oatmeal that I've had. I was 192 at the end of the week. Probably because I was just putting a bunch of dog shit into the oatmeal that added so many extra calories. It's also not the most accurate number because the 188 that I weighed in at, that was right when I woke up, when I was dehydrated. I hadn't eaten yet. Whereas the 192, that was after I had basically had a full entire day of eating, drinking, and then going to the gym, drinking a lot of water there, and then stepping on the scale. So, no, I didn't even get like a good proper metric of what oatmeal actually did for me. What was it all for?